Alright, I'm creating digital products, specifically educational coloring books, to sell online, and in this video I'm going to show on the go how I was creating my images for the Gumroad listing without overthinking in Canva. So basically I prepared these 3 to 4 images for fourth wall, and then I found a good option, I guess, in this shop. Yes, I'm going just to copy this composition. So I'm using the first page on my cover, and then using this composition I will need 2 extra pages. I mean 2 extra Canva pages to fit 3 coloring pages on each. Alright, basically my idea is to just create a very simple layout that is different from my actual coloring pages, because I don't need so many details. So I'm just copying and grouping these 3 elements to make it easier for copying, hopefully. So I'm holding down Ctrl and pressing and left clicking to choose the entire group, and then Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and I'm trying to rotate. Here is the icon. Well, not bad. 35. Okay, 35. Let's match our reference. I think it's quite nice. So then again, the image to the right will be on the foreground. So again, rotating. Where's here it is. I guess minus 35 or 25. Is it okay? Looks like, yeah, something like that. So yeah, not bad. Can be. Now I'm not ungrouping, and I'm trying to add various images, coloring pages, to test out my workflow. So I'm going to the base contents folder and applying different, yes, rotation works well. So I'm glad. As for some adjustments, well, the paper is great. Yeah, and I need to remove my reference. Let's copy this page just in case. Remove the reference because it's a mess, and now we have a white background, but I would add something, maybe yellow one or plain gray one, or maybe a wood texture. Not sure about texture. Well, let's imagine that this is my, let's say, brand style. I mean, for this series at least. So I'll try to add this to the background and maybe desaturate so that we don't pay attention to the color, bright color. So adjustments for the saturation adjustment here. This, well, it became worse, I think. So I'm going to use either the yellow background or plain gray, something like that. So I'm removing this one. I'm going to duplicate this page, by the way. Remove, add an element, projects, elements. Yeah. There's a texture as I see. Oh, that's fine. Can be, why not? Like a paper. Okay. Okay. Then holding down the Control button and using the square bracket key. I need to make it a little bit darker. So I'm adjusting highlights, I guess. Yeah, something like that. Well, I think it's better than a yellow one, but we'll compare later. So, yeah, the gray one is nice, I think. This is the, wait, this is the yellow one. Well, I prefer this plain background because this is too bright, really, and we pay too much attention to the background because of the color. So I'm going to remove this layout, and it looks okay. As for animation, maybe I will adjust it later for my video. As you see, this is a vertical video ratio, and I'm going to cut later this ruler lines. This is for A4 format, paper format, and this is for later size. So I'm going to shrink the document, obviously. And as for fourth fold, 3 to 4, yeah, also shrink, something like this, if I'm not mistaken, this line. I have just tried another background which I had been using for my cover page, and I think it is a good idea to use the same image. I can just make it maybe a little bit less bright, and that's it.